Your value has risen, and your spirit has elevated. The person you are today cannot be compared to the person you once were. The price of your presence, your energy, your wisdom, and your love is far higher than it was yesterday. Those who were once allowed to casually walk into your life no longer hold the key to your space. This is not arrogance, this is growth. You have endured the storm of betrayal, survived the weight of disappointments, and walked through the valleys of loneliness. Every trial increased your worth. Every wound became a lesson. Every moment of loss became an investment into your strength. That is why your price today is untouchable. In the past, you tolerated people who pretended to care, only to reveal their envy when you shined. You gave energy to those who smiled at your face but frowned at your victories. But now, your eyes are sharper, your discernment stronger, and your tolerance lower. Fake faces no longer pass your gates. You have reached a point where one genuine friend is worth more than 100 counterfeit companions. You no longer crave a crowded table. You crave a pure circle. You no longer value popularity. You value loyalty. And because of that, your life is lighter, cleaner, and freer. In the past, settling nearly destroyed you. You gave your energy to those who only took, and it drained your spirit until you barely recognized yourself. Some of you even came close to losing your health, your peace, and your very will to keep going. Settling cost you too much. Now you have drawn the line in the sand. The bare minimum is no longer acceptable. You are no longer answering calls that drain your focus. You are no longer entertaining conversations that go nowhere. You are no longer carrying the weight of people who refuse to carry themselves. When distractions show up, you see them for what they are. When envy enters the room, you feel it in the atmosphere. When mediocrity tries to pull you back, you resist with unshakable focus. Because you have learned, time is life, and life is too precious to waste. Some will call you distant, cold, or even selfish, but that is because they benefited from your lack of boundaries before. They fed off your kindness. They thrived on your tolerance. They mistook your compassion for weakness. And now that you have risen, they cannot handle the standard. Your purpose requires protection. Your assignment requires separation. Your calling requires discipline. You are no longer accessible to everyone, because not everyone deserves the gift of who you are becoming. The truth is, some people were only in your life because you tolerated them. They contributed nothing. They added no growth. They poured no value. They stayed because you allowed them to. But when you cut them off, you didn't lose them. They lost you. Your price today is higher because your wisdom today is deeper. Your resilience today is greater. Your clarity today is sharper. You are not who you used to be, and that change cannot be reversed. Every lesson has raised your standard. Every disappointment has increased your worth. Every heartbreak has built your resilience. That is why yesterday's access does not equal today's privilege. You are walking into a season of greater abundance, greater alignment, and greater clarity. And the only people who will walk with you are those who match your integrity, your frequency, and your focus. No more undercover haters. No more half-hearted relationships, no more wasted energy. Your life is a sacred place, and only those with pure intentions are welcome. You are not afraid to walk alone, because you know solitude with peace is better than company with poison. You would rather build alone than be drained together. You would rather rise alone than be pulled down with the crowd. Your new reality is one of focus. You see distractions clearly, and you cut them quickly. You are no longer hesitant to protect your space. You are no longer afraid to say no. You no longer apologize for guarding your value. Your price is higher not just because of what you endured, but because of what you became. Your caliber is greater. Your discipline is sharper. Your purpose is clearer. And because of that, you cannot be bought with cheap words or shallow actions. Those who once overlooked you will regret it. Those who once played with your kindness will remember it, and those who thought they could take advantage of you will realize they can no longer afford your presence. This is your best era. This is your higher standard. This is your undeniable worth. You are not settling. You are not compromising. You are not lowering your value. And as you rise higher, remember this: your price today is higher than yesterday, and it will only increase tomorrow. Stay focused, stay grounded, stay true. Your destiny requires nothing less. And now let's pray together. May your spirit rise in strength, never again bowing to the weight of counterfeit connections. May your discernment sharpen, exposing every hidden agenda and removing every distraction. May your heart be protected from envy, betrayal, and false affection. May you walk with the courage to say no to what drains you, and yes to what aligns with your destiny. May your path be surrounded by people who add value, who lift you, and who reflect integrity. May the lessons of your past never be wasted, but instead transform into wisdom for your future. May abundance overflow in your life, and may peace remain unshaken in your spirit. May you never again settle for less than you deserve, and may every compromise of the past be restored with greater blessings. May you stand boldly in your worth, unashamed of your growth, unapologetic about your value. May your life be a living testimony that rising higher was always your destiny.